Hello, boys and girls. Tonight I was getting ready to read a story for our lesson tomorrow, and it's called If You Give a Moose a Muffin. And Tommy decided that it would also be a good bedtime story, so we came on up to his room to read the story. Well, our goal for today is to talk about the characters in the story, the setting, the problem, and the solution. Those are some main parts of the story, aren't they? Yes, they are. So as I'm reading today, here's your goal. At the end of the story, I want to see if you can tell me who the main characters are, where they're at, what's the problem, and how do they solve their problem. All right, let's enjoy the oldie but a goodie. If you give a moose a muffin. Tommy, who are you holding there? Can you show the boys and girls? Make sure that you put your leg down so they can see him. Can you see him there?
Yeah.
There he is. Yes, Mrs. Larson shared this moose with me a couple years ago. So we thought this would be a good time to have him out. All right. If You Give a Moose a Muffin by Laura Numeroff. Illustrations, or the pictures, by Felicia Bond. Yes, they have written a lot of books that are just like this. And we'll try to read those too. But not tonight. Oh, look at that moose. Can you see him?
You're freezing a lot, Mommy.
Look at, he's looking. There's a smell there and it's bringing to the house. Are you interrupting about the story or something different?
Something different about overhead.
Oh, well, let's not interrupt the story for that. We'll just read the story for now. If you want to tell us something about the story, we can talk about that, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
That's what I did back at the
If you give a moose a muffin, look at, he's coming closer. He'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring him out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. Oh, my daughter Naomi loves blackberries. That's one of her favorites. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another. And another. And another. When they're all done, he'll ask you to make more. Oh, wow. It's going to keep that little boy busy, huh? Hey, speaking of little boy, have you noticed who any of the characters are? Maybe we can talk about those right now. Who can tell me who the big main character is? Who's most the story about so far? What do you say, Aviana? Yeah, the moose. Yeah, that's probably why they make the moose stuffed animal. Yeah, because it's the main character. It talks about him a lot. We kind of get to know them. All right. Oh, you're right. There is another character. Who else is in it? Yes, you're right, Aviana. The little boy is also part of the story. So stories can have more than one character in them. You'll have to go to the store and get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. Are you saying that to Mom and Dad right now if they have to go to the store and get some food? You're saying, please let me out of the house. And they'll say, not yet. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know if that little boy is going to have a moose-sized sweater. Oh, nope, I don't think he did because look at. When he's putting it on, it looks a little bit small. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing. The button will remind him of the puppet his grandmother used to make. Look at that. I had a puppet someone made for me when I was little. It was when I was in first grade. My first grade teacher made me a puppet of a dog. She must have been sewing a lot because she sewed one for every one of us. So he'll ask for some old socks. That would be fun. Maybe you could do that one day, make a sock puppet. He'll make sock puppets. There he is, busy at work. Where do you think they're at right now? What's the setting? Are they at the zoo? No, I don't see any other animals. Are they out in a field? No, look at, there's stairs. That tells us the setting is probably inside of a house. Let's see, did I do one? Oh, there we go. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. He'll need some cardboard and paints. Oh, look at that. Look at all the work he's doing. Then he'll ask you to make the scenery. Talk about setting. Yeah, scenery is part of the setting. It shows what's in the background, what's happening. They're making the setting for their puppet show. I'm glad we're learning about what setting is. Oh boy. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch. But his antlers will stick out. Oh, that makes it a little bit hard to do a puppet show, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does make it hard. So he'll ask you for